Hello and welcome to another video. Today it's a bit different. Today we're going to be in the virtual world and we're not going to be in the real world. And I just want to say before we get started, this is not replacing the videos in the real world of travel and transport, but it's just an addition, just to see if people watch it and if people enjoy it. Because if you do, then I will carry on doing stuff like this, in addition to the other things I already do, and you know, I've got plenty more of those videos coming your way. But today we're on Roblox, British Rail to be specific, which is a free game, and I'm going to do a review of it. So, first of all, an introduction to British Rail. It's a game where it's got a map, and you drive around. It's a fake map, and you can drive around. You can drive trains, you can be a guard, and you can just explore the map, go around. You can earn points by driving, being a guard. You can earn points by exploring, going to stations. You get 3 points every station. Or you can complete a journey between 2 random stations and earn coins, which you can buy trains and routes. Anyway, I'll do the driving in a few weeks in a different episode of this series. But today I'm just going to do a little review of the actual game itself. So let's go to Leeton, which is at the centre of the map, and I will show you a bit about the game. And yeah, just jumping down from the sky there. So there are plenty of train games in Roblox, like a train map, train simulator, but I think this was probably the best. So quite a famous one is Stepford County Railway, and you know, I might do a video on that, but I much prefer this. It's got British liveries, stuff that I'm more familiar with, and trains that are used in Britain, but also older trains as well. But you know, I'll touch on that over the course of the series. And also want to say it's not based. Well, it might be based on a real place. I'm not sure about that, if it is or not. But it's not a real map or anything. Like, this is not real places. It might be trying to imitate real places, but you know, that isn't going to be specific. That's not why you're gonna like a map. It's just because of how interesting it is. There are trains going from there. So I want to get on a train just to show you what a train is like. Oh, sounds like there's a train somewhere. Coming down here. Lovely. And there's lots of different types of trains. All of the trains that are driven in this map are by real people. So, you know, there are other people playing this game. And there are other people here, I'm not sure if they are real. They might be bots, I think it's in the game, but I'm not sure. So, you can see the map here is quite detailed. I mean, you can go out, but you know, if you just zoom out, there's not much outside of here. But if you look in the station, it's nice and detailed. Anyway, let's get on the train, just to have a little look on the train. And then I'll look at the map. So let's jump on the train. Oh, no, let's not jump on top of the train.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
So this is a livery based on
trains to
a real,
Ashdean,
based on events,
Avonhill, Belmont Green, Norrington.
It says Fourth Rail, but that's just a company that operates
intercity service to Millbridge.
And the train, they don't differ that much. They're all quite detailed. They're all real trains. So, you know, is this a Class 2 C1? I think. Voyager.
Welcome on board this intercity service to Millbridge, calling at Fortis Green and Millbridge.
You do see on this map as well. But the train does look quite detailed. You know, this is
Fortis
first class here, and I think that there's a wide variety of trains, and that's nice. You know, I think you always want to have something different. You want to have something new, and especially when you're driving. If we look at how, I want to zoom out on the map. If we look at how big the map is, like, it's a massive map. They've had loads of new updates. Brimouth is, I think, the latest update. There's so many new updates, and it's great because if you get bored in one place, you can just keep on earning the coins and then buy a new route pack, or you can just go and explore. So I think that's a real positive. I think you always want to have, like, comparing it to Stepford County Railway, which I would probably say is quite a good comparison to this game. That's got a load. It's got tons of stations, tons of different trains, and you know, it's got tons of different lines. And I think it's probably got more than this. But you think, you know, quality over quantity, and I think they're both very high quality games. I think that they are the two best train games on Roblox. Do let me know if you play any other games. Do let me know what you think of British Rail and Stepford County Railway. But I think the detail in this game is probably a bit higher. I think that, you know, you have a wider variety of stations, you know, there's a request stop on British Rail. There's lots of one platform stations. There's like a centre. Like obviously, it's past through a station there. What's that? It's an express service, I think. Yeah, so you can actually see the trains on the map. It's 221 10 past 7. What was I saying? That's the end of the train there. So there's lots of different variety of stations. You want to mix it up a bit. In Britain, the majority of stations are going to be your classic two platform station. But there's a range of different stations there on this map. There's also loads of tunnels. There's a sea as well, which I like. There's like you can actually go out of the stations and explore, look as well. Which you can do. I'm not saying like you can't do that on SCR, but there's like you can go to the sea, you can go in the countryside-ish. And I think I've seen some roads with cars actually going on it, albeit not very detailed cars. Also at some station there's a bus station. There's a car. There's a bus station with buses that are static and don't move. But it's always nice to have that extra touch. They're always up their solos, which is very funny. They're always the same buses, and there's a nice little tractor there. There was a bit of buildings back there, but there's not a lot of outbuildings in these places, which you wouldn't expect. You would expect that, but Stepford County Railway doesn't have that as well. Also, this game is constantly being developed. New trains probably what they're going to do, focus on the most and new lines. But I think that as there's a car park left to the station. We're going to get off here. As new trains come and new stations come, they will improve it, and it will be more detailed, and there will be more things to look at. So this is Fortis Green. I want to go to Millbridge because I think Millbridge is quite a major station, but I think at Leeton we didn't spend a lot of time looking around. So I reckon let's do that now. And I think this is a great game. I would say Roblox is free, so by all means, are we stopped? The platform's quite long then. By all means, go and, if you already have Roblox, if you don't, just get it on your computer. Go and have a look at this game and go and get Roblox. There's so many other great games on Roblox, which I will also be putting on my channel shortly. Do to me any games related to transport, ideally. I do like the tycoon games on Roblox, so let's look for our next train. Where's the next train? Can we look up? Millbridge. That's us, so 321 to Brynmouth. Oh no, this is 313, actually. Well, we can look at the map, can't we? Yeah, so the train which just left Henley Park. And there's also, I haven't touched the sounds yet. Hopefully you can hear that. I never know whether you can hear it or not over my voice. When I film this, it does sound good. The train sounds a lot better, but that is what the train sounds like. It sounds like in real life. And the train does look quite good. I like it. So there's a lot of variety of stations. So this one has like these two curving platforms here, and there's always platform 1 and 2 are closed due to engineering works. It's always nice to have that, change. Leeton is a massive station. It's got all, it's big buildings, big ticket offices, everything you would expect in a major station. But this station's just got a few information boards, a waiting shelter, ticket offices, and it's just nice to have that variety and think, this might actually be like my local station. And the thing is, if you come down here, that platform's closed, but can you go down to those platforms? Well, actually, no, you can't because the car park is there. Oh, I like that. So you can't, you can jump over, but let's just pretend you can't. And they have the network map here, as you can see, it's quite big. You have intercity services, regional services, and regional shuttle services. Request stop, there is one request stop, but I'm not going to let you, you might already know, but I'm not going to tell you about that because I would like to do a video on that. It's my favourite branch, the branch with the request stop, but I'm not going to add on to that. And you've got the nice, why do you keep running into that? You have the nice, when's that train coming? Oh, it's arrived apparently. You have the, I forgot, what do you call it again? The National Rail sign. I think it's kind of different. Like, you can just see that red and white sign. in the corner there, just above the Fortis green sign. They have dot matrices as well, which tell you where your train is. This one is going to Millbridge, which is why I wanted to get on it. It says it's arrived, but also, you know, trains are liable to be cancelled because if people are driving the train and they feel like, oh, I've got to go do something else, well, I have to go and do something else, of course, which does happen quite a lot, of course. Your train could get cancelled. So, you know, that is obviously not a great thing. I just want to see. So we're on platforms 1 and 2, but did that say 1 and 2 are closed? Right, but we're on 2. So anyway, also if we just zoom out, I mean, I don't want to be negative because I have very positive opinions of the game, but I think the greenery, the foliage is a bit minimal. It's just, you know, well, there's lots of it, but it kind of ends as far as you can see. Like up here, you can definitely see. You could definitely have a lot more trees, and the trees are just they're all quite generic. They're all quite similar. I like how they do have quite a lot of housing in Fortis Green. So you know there is a bit here, but if you look on the map, there's like no intermediate places. And like I'm not saying this is not like a city place. You know, this is a train game. You know, it's a train simulator game. But I think that would be a nice addition. You know, you can have addition with buses as well. So you know, that's always room for expansion. I don't think that's going to happen, but you know, we can always talk about what would be nice. I think Forest Green is a good station though to just set the foundation for a review, because I think it's one of those stations which is quite normal, but it's got a bit extra. So I don't think we're going to wait for the next train. Although I think probably we can just, go over to platform 1, and I think I've said everything I wanted to say. It's a free game, so you know, for a free game, I think it's really enjoyable, and I would definitely advise that you play it. So we just come out here, you know, it's more of the same pretty much, but the cars are moving, so it's good. I can't see any buses here. Anyway, I reckon I will take you to when we are on another train, and we will go from there. So yeah, I will see you on another train. So I thought, for the purpose of going somewhere different, let's go to Avonhill. I didn't want to wait for the screen for another train going towards Millbridge. I thought Avonhill, which is quite a major station. As you can see, it's at the end of the line. There's a train right there, which I should probably get on. And you can see these up solos here. Oh, it's not all through one. There's a bit of a bus station going on. But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for the trains. And actually, you should probably get on that train. As you can see, it's a different station in here. It's a terminus station. It's a very busy one. It looks like London Waterloo at peak time. Well, not quite. I mean, it's quite busy though. So you have like your ticket office you can jump into, which is quite nice. And you have waiting room there. Brilliant. I don't know if you can actually earn the more ticket vending machines there. If that's what you call them, that's what I call them. I think we've probably just missed our departing train, which is great. Where is our train? This gives me London Euston vibes. Oh, it's left. Is it just me, or is this London Euston vibes? Yeah, it's definitely giving me London Euston vibes. Right, let's try and get on that train. So as you can see, all stations are different. You want variety? Well, you got variety. Hopefully we can get on this flirt train in Lesser Anglia livery, which is going to Stonebrook Town. Yes, please. So this is quite a new train. Oh, let's get on it before it leaves. Oh, brilliant. Right, just in the nick of time. Let me... And well, as you can see, trains do sometimes despawn. Well, anyway, that's a bit annoying. We've seen Avonhill now. I reckon we should probably do something different. Well, we were going to go to... Maybe we should just go somewhere else. Astley would be nice to go to. A bit different. I think just go to different stations, just to show you how everything's different. So you've got a nice network map there, some information, and this is a bit weird because it's a bit of a weird station actually. This one, you have your touching pads there. If we go down to the station, next time, just thinking about next time, just to let you know on what happened. I might do a challenge, you know, trying to get from one station to another within a certain amount of time, because you get coins with that. But I also might do some driving, so do let me know in the comments, and also do let me know if you like it, because that is the whole point. Alright, you can see
We are sorry that the 1523 regional service to Litan has been cancelled. This is due to a member of train crew being unavailable. We apologize for the disruption to your journey today.
That was a bit weird, but yeah, it's nice that they have that. They have the announcements, which is always nice. I think the main thing for me is that I don't want to keep on rambling on about it, but this is on the main line, which is why we have those two platforms in there. But the main thing is all about having variety, because you don't want to get bored of the game. If you like it for a day, then that's great. But you want to have a game that you like for a good amount of time, and I think that is what sets this game apart from loads of others. And the network map changes. So hang on, is this an old map? Oh right, this is an old map. It doesn't have the Brynmouth or Fair branches. So I like that, because in some places which are neglected stations, they're not going to update it, are they? But also, if we just look out here, like here, and I don't want to just be positive. Like, it is quite minimal. It is quite generic. Like, that is an ugly building. Like, there are ugly buildings in real life, but what else do you want me to say? That's an ugly building. Anyway. Oh, what is this? Is that Class 350? What livery is that? So this is a... What kind of... That's reason, isn't it? Oh, so as you can see, they have all types of trains. Electric. This is great. So this sounds good. The sound is good. And they have... That is what the Class 350 sounds like. Just like the Class 450
this
and the
is
Class 444, I think.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
It's so different inside.
This
like,
is
it's
a
not all the
regional
same.
service to
The maquettes on the seats are different. But I think, without further ado, I think we have seen enough. I reckon we should probably get a livery. Should probably get a thumbnail. I don't know what I'm going on about. Can I do free camera? Oh. Yeah, well, not quite. So let me just print screen before we go in the tunnel. Oh no, we can't go in the tunnel. Well, how long are we going to be in the tunnel for? Well, I think by the time we come out, I will be doing my wrapping up. Well, let's wrap up now. In conclusion, I think it is just, let's get out my seat there. I think it's a really good game. I'm going to be doing more videos to come. Hopefully you do enjoy those, that it's worth in the videos. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, and also, go and try it out. I think that's just the most important thing, isn't it? As well as so. Right, because I don't want to be caught before the next tunnel. So if we do that, that looks good. Right. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this different style of video, and I do hope to see you next time in our next series. And go and check these video outs on the screen, seeing it without saying anything else. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.